Mad at the World. Welcome back. I'm your host, Dean Gonzalez. Uh, Feeling good today. How was your week? Was it good? I can't believe we're in April already, right? The planet seems to be spinning a lot faster. Time's moving a lot faster for some reason. But it's all good. We just had the eclipse the other day, so just to give you reference on where we're at in time right now, I'm in Los Angeles, as you could probably tell if you watched the show. Let me start off with dates. I have a lot of things coming up. Big shows I'm headlining. San Diego just added on the 18th of April. Comedy mic drop. The link is in my bio for that. That's going to be fun with We Own the Laughs. Then I got the Comedy Store, Crack 'em Up Thursdays once again on the 24th of April, which that's going to be fun. The next day after that, on the 26th, actually, sorry, there you go, I'm messing it up already. Thursday the 25th, Friday the 26th is my debut at Flappers, headlining my own show. That's going to be really fun. I need that one to sell out. It should be selling out very shortly. But if you're in LA, come to that. That one's the one that I'm really like pushing for and very excited about. I got some friends on the lineup that's going to kill. And even got some surprise guests dropping. So if you're in LA, go to Burbank on the 26th of April. Buy a ticket, link in my bio. And then the next day after that, I'm in Montebello, which I guess that's by LA somewhere. It's a little bit of a drive, but yeah. All the links in my bio. I'll be in Miami this week, going tomorrow night, matter of fact. So if you're in Fort Lauderdale area, I'll be at Prison Pals on Friday, which is like the 12th or whatever. That should be fun. Shout out to Dade County Comedy. Anyways, what's up, man? Everything's good over here on my side. Thank God. Bookings are filling up. Shows keep coming. I keep coming. Well, and going. I don't know what even that means, but sounds cool. As you can see, I got the Miles Morales Spider-Man shirt. This is the only Spider-Man that matters, right? The Hispanic one. Is Miles Morales Hispanic? I don't know. Somebody would probably tell me, he's not. Actually, he's half black, half white, but his mom is of Hispanic descent, so she named him her last name, but he's actually black. Like, all right. You know what I mean. All that. I'm glad. He's Dominican. He looks Dominican to me. I don't know. To me, he looks Dominican. And he wears tight pants. Definitely Dominican, all right? No calves, tight pants. Blackish, but with a Spanish last name, Dominican to me. All right. Some people say I look Dominican. I'm actually honorary Dominican. I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban, if you don't know, but I'm very honorary Dominican. Number one, because I kind of look like it. Number two, I lived in Washington Heights for a short while. It wasn't a long time. I would say like a year and a half, but that counts, baby. That counts. Shout out to 125th and Broadway. Shout out to all my tigres over there, like in Malecon of Washington Heights. That's one thing I love about Dominicans, that you could put them in Alaska and they'll make it look like and seem like the Punta Cana. You could put them anywhere. They love being Dominicans, bro. They love being Dominicans. You will never find a Dominican that doesn't not speak Spanish, that doesn't go to DR pretty much every summer. Never. And that doesn't wear tight pants with skinny legs. Never find that. That's why I love Dominicans. They love being Dominican, boy. But no, I am not Dominican. But I do love Dominicans, especially the women. It's such a contrast as far as like the men and women, because the women, as far as like girls that I've dated, very traditional. They love cooking. They love being a wife. They love doing those motherly things as far as a housewife is concerned. Like, they don't just know how to do it like other girls know, just to use it as a bargaining chip. Like, oh, this is what I bring to the table. I can cook, I can clean, I can do all this stuff, but I don't like to. Dominican girls, they love to do it. And on the flip side, Dominican men, piece of shits. Dogs. Lower than dogs. Fuck anything that moves. They'll smash their own cousins to the point that they have a saying. It's los primos no se primen, which means cousins don't You get it. You get it. I don't have to elaborate on incest. But anyways, I love DR too, man. I only been once, but it was cool. I needed to go. I wanted to go back. I went on one time on my birthday. It was fun. I almost left with a Dominican wife, but at that time I was dating somebody. Sorry, you heard that sigh. You heard that sigh. Yeah, that's the dating a crazy bitch sigh. You know, just to be the devil's advocate to my own self, I'm not such a walk in the park in a relationship as well, mind you, right? I have my crazy attributes here and there. I can get a little mean. I can get a little snarky. I can, things like that. But to the point where I still hold my unconditional love foundation to its core. And all that comes with that, which is forgiveness, patience, accountability, and honesty. So whenever I refer to a former lover of mine as a crazy bitch, that's because the bitch didn't hold those foundations to her core. Just used it at their convenience. One of those loyalty is a virtue until it's not type of people, Finding that the grass is greener and then realizing that it's really not. Do y'all do this? Do y'all check up on your ex every now, like every other year or so, maybe, just if when they cross your mind or whatever? And like I do this. I'm not gonna lie, I do this, but it's mainly because Facebook shows me like the recommendation friends, and I don't know if you guys know this, but anytime it's like somebody who's like randomly, like like your ex's mom pops up on recommended friends or people you may know, that's because they were looking at your page first. I don't know if y'all know that, but now you do. So you're welcome. So in my case, yeah, one of my ex's mom popped up in my people you may know, and I'm like, oh yeah, whatever happened to her? Whatever happened to them? And then you just click in, and then you just see that they're number one not dead, which okay, great, yay. In most cases, right? In most cases. But then number two, you're like, oh wow, okay, they have a family, or they have a kid, or they moved here, or they moved there. I do that once in a while, and let's say 8 out of 10. Not that I've had 8 relationships or major relationships, but like 8 out of 10 times, my ex would just be in obscurity. Just had a kid, and then that's it, and then just raising a kid. They turned from 30 to 50 years old in a matter of having a kid or having 2 kids, which is fine. But I think we could all agree and know some people that have had kids young, and then the kids grow up, and now what? Now you're 45, 50, trying to relive your 20s. Now that your kid grew up and is 18-year-old and doesn't give a shit about you and living their own life. Now you're older and living your second childhood, and I guess that's fine. That's cool, right? But I don't know. I just didn't ever want to be that. I didn't ever want to have to relive my childhood from a non-traditional age. I'd rather just not grow up for as long as humanly possible till it starts looking really weird. And then once it looks like, all right, number-wise, bro, what are you doing? You still have no kids. You're almost 40. What are you doing? You're just out here dicking and dipping? Kinda. But more, I'm turning dreams into goals. That's been my whole mission in life, you know. Every time I go up, I try to go even more up. So I double down on the up that I got. And then sometimes, you know how it goes. No risk, no reward, baby. Go big or go home. And sometimes 8 out of 10 times you got to go home real quick and recoup your losses and then get back up and then get back up and then get back up, because every time you go back up, don't you notice that it's a bigger up? Even if the circumstances are a little more severe or whatever, don't you notice that you deal with it better? Like you're like, oh, I was struggling in Miami, then I wasn't struggling in Miami. I was winning. But then I wasn't winning as far as the glass ceiling is concerned. I hit a glass ceiling. So what now? Go to LA and struggle over there, which is going to still be a step up from winning in Miami. And that's where I'm at. So even though the conditions are a little more dire, I would say definitely. It's a lot more expensive over here. But once I win over here, like I know I will, like I know you could put me anywhere, I'm a win. I'm a winner in my city. I'm from the 3. I could win anywhere. I've lived in Miami. I lived in New York. I made it there. I made it here. I'm going to make it anywhere, bruh. Anyways, exes are crazy. But you know what's funny? That I look at me through their page too. Like I always think like once I do my research and see that whatever they're fine, they're living in obscurity, they're just being moms or whatever. I say, well, I wonder what they see when they look at my page and creep through it. So then I look through my own page, and then you know what I say to myself? Damn, this boy's still looking good. Oh shit, he lives in LA now? What? He does comedy? What? He's killing in comedy? What? He does his own podcast? What? He has shows that he's headlining? What? He travels the country doing shows that he headlines? What? He still has no kids? What? I could keep going, but I'm going to stop just to be polite. What? He got better looking? What? That was the last one. I'm very proud of myself, man. You got to be proud of yourself too. I remember one of my exes told me, try to age shame me. You're mid your 30s now. You should really hurry up and try to get rich now. Like yeah, that's true. But you know what else? I've been around the world twice. Where you been? Oh, everywhere I've taken you. Pretty much. Cool. Don't try to age shame me. I wish my exes well though. I do. I feel like Lil Wayne in that song. And part of me is with you, then go and be what you ought to be. Doing recording me or just acting accordingly. I give order to the commander in chief, just the commander in me. How good was Lil Wayne? How good is Lil Wayne? That guy still has it, man. That's crazy. He really is an alien. But anyways, shit's crazy, man. Shit's crazy. It's crazy that I'm still single, but it's not that crazy. Because I realized my purpose in life, and I realized the mission. I'm realizing how I'm supposed to continue on to where I'm at now. Because imagine I was with any one of those exes, I would still be over there. I would still be in Miami. I'd still maybe in Orlando for some reason, which is not bad. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. What I'm saying is I wouldn't be in LA. If I had kids, I wouldn't be able to leave my kids. I would love my kids. That's the reason why I don't have kids. I'm such a good dad that I know I shouldn't be a dad now. Yet. Not yet. That's how good of a dad I am. I should have a fucking Father of the Year plaque every year for when I don't have kids. But now that I'm in a place where it's going to be my headquarters for a little while, for a long while, yeah, I might as well roll the dice here and there. Get a little loosey-goosey with the, it wouldn't be the worst thing to happen, is what I'm saying, if I had a kid. It'd probably be the best thing that ever happened to me, as far as love and all that stuff, right? That's what everybody always says when they have a kid. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. If you never had love, I promise you'll feel love when you have a kid and you look into their sweet, oceany eyes. and feel on their soft, whiskery hair and their sensitive, doughy skull. You'll never feel love like that. I believe you. I believe you. I believe every one of them. But not yet. Not yet, my friend. Almost. What do you guys think? Are you guys in tune with your mission in life, your purpose in life? Do you feel like you've accomplished your dreams enough to just sail through life on this yacht of familyness that you created with kids? Do you have a plan? Do you have a retirement plan? Do you have a retirement hobby? Like once the kids grow up and go to college or something, they're going to make pigeon shacks or something, raise gerbils or make model trains in your garage or something. Do you have a plan when that happens? Let me know, man. Anyways, this is real fucking funny stuff, isn't it? This is real comedy, folks. This is real comedy. This is what I'm bringing to the tapes whenever I headline. I actually haven't been up in like a week, man. I feel like dirty. Whenever I don't go up for like more than a week, which rarely happens, it feels like I haven't taken a shower type of shit, you know? I don't like it. But I produced my first show in LA, downtown LA, in a rooftop. Shout out to Killjoy. He provided the space. It was cool. I do have to pick the lineups a little more better because I had great comics for the most part, but sometimes you can't mix friends, you know? Sometimes you can't mix people. And another thing is that you have to be careful with the open micers that you give chances and opportunities to, because they're still so young and green behind the ears or wet behind the ears that they try the show and they insult you in the show by bombing and then blaming the audience that they bombed, that it's very insulting to the promoter who even booked them, in this case me. And that happened. That's crazy. This is a story that, matter of fact, I should say, if you're an open micer or whatever, you're in this like 2 years or under, don't ever do this. So I booked this open micer who I saw was funny. I'm not going to mention the name or gender or whatever, but I decided, hey, let me put this person on the show. Now, mind you, I let everybody know, look, this is the first show. I'm going to make some ticket money, and I'm going to throw people gas money. If we get enough people, here's your ticket link. You get whatever sales you get. If you sell your tickets on your link, that's your money. All of it. I don't care. Long story short, this person, comes in, asks that I buy them a pre-roll. I get it for them. Whatever. Here, boom, bought it. I had food and drink there. Here, have food and drinks. It's on you, like for you guys. So they ate, they drank, they smoked. Then they went up and proceeded to bomb the hardest I've seen anyone bomb in LA so far. To the point that they got out of the spotlight within the first 3 minutes because they weren't getting any laughs. Walked off the stage and did their set there from the corner of the stage out of the spotlight, and then proceeded to call the show cringe and the audience cringe. Blame me for it by name. Oh, Dean, man, where'd you find this audience? Then call the host fat. Basically didn't get any laughs, and then at the end say, all right, here, host, get your fat ass back up here. The host is very gracious, didn't say nothing back, my boy Hooch. And then that wasn't even the worst part. All right, so I go up to, I walk the plank, as I like to call it. I love walking the plank. I'm not scared of any crowd. I've seen very bad crowds before, and that wasn't one of them. We were just all secondhand high from this enclosed space that everyone's smoking in. But people stayed. People enjoyed the show. Anyways, I go up, do my thing, did fine, walk off. She's like, wow, you did good. And I said, yeah, I know. She's like, better than me. I said, yeah, I know. And then she proceeds. Oh man, you see, I already gave the gender away. Fuck. Anyways, she proceeds to run up with me and say, "Dean, you know you should pay me an extra $10 in cash." I said, "I gave you this. I bought you a pre-roll food drink. What do you mean? And you just ate a huge dick up there." Yeah, no, but come on, don't be a janky promoter. You should give me $10 extra at least. Blah blah blah. It just made, and I said, I'm gonna give you something better than cash, and that's some advice. Don't ever do what you did up there and then still demand more extra money when I already gave you a bunch of shit that you didn't even really deserve. No, come on, you're being a janky promoter. I'm gonna tell people. I'm like, so I ended up. So I said, oh yeah, all right. So here you go. I got my phone. I turned on the camera. I recorded me giving her an extra $10 that she demanded, and I said, all right, look, everyone. This is for this person because this person demanded after she bombed, then I have to set recorded as well. Didn't even stay in the spotlight. Didn't even do it. And then of course as I'm recording, she's like, "Oh, come on, like try to play it off." And then I gave her $10 and I said, "That's it. You're dead to me. Straight up. Don't ever reach out to me. Don't even say hi to me. Like the nerve, the audacity. Sometimes that was the most. I mean, listen, open micers are gonna be open micers, and for the most part, they have the business aspect of it down right. Right? You should get paid. We all should get paid for our craft. We all should get paid for our time. We all should, whatever, this and this and this and that. But at the same time, you got to have the craft right. At the same time, you got to have common sense that if you bomb, don't even think of demanding for more money or compensation or perks. I already bought this girl a pre-roll, fed her, and she drank for free all night. She got paid more than me probably that night. And she ate the biggest dick. The fact that it's a female has nothing to do with it because I had a couple other females there that were very gracious and very common sense. Didn't ask me for anything. And I still gave them something. Both of them. But they stayed throughout the whole show. One of them even bought a ticket. Look how real that is. One even bought a ticket on Eventbrite. She didn't even have to do that. So what I'm saying is open micers, have some common sense, bro. Those are my core values. Common sense, free think, read the room, and have fun. Those are my 4 core values that I follow for everything. But whatever. It was still a good show. People liked it. People stayed to the end. I just got to find the right people to get on my shows. It's just that, I want to pay people. I want to pay everybody. But I got to get paid the most first before I got to build and they will come. Build and they will come. If you don't get that, then don't even fucking bother asking or following me thinking that I'm going to put you on any one of my shows. I mean, I want to, I will, but let me just build this shit first. And then, whatever. So anyway, I'm going to produce another show after this Netflix festival comes into town, which is in May, early May. That's going to be fun, man. I cannot wait. I'm not on any shows yet, but it's still not too late. I mean, I'm going to be on standby for a couple of my homies' shows, mainly at the Kookaburra Lounge, which is a new spot over here in Hollywood that they're going to have a festival show there. That my boy Ahmed is hosting. That's going to be dope. I'm just going to be on standby and just watch out for that. I have a show that I'm doing on the 2nd. But yeah, I have to be on standby for Netflix because this particular show has nothing to do with the festival. But just in case, I want to perform that week because it's going to be so hard to get on any show. I got a couple friends from Miami coming in, and I told them, I can't barely get on the show, so don't even ask me when the festival's in town. All right. Anyways, you guys heard about these twins, the conjoined twins that got married? That's great. I'm happy for them. I saw a meme that said, "These conjoined twins are married and you're still single." And it kind of hurt me, It kind of, oof. But good for them, man. I'm happy. I'm happy for them, and I'm happy for the guy. Shout out to the lucky guy, man. I would love love from twins. That's the ultimate win. I mean, mind you, I mean Drake has a pair of twins, right? The Parisian twins. They're beautiful. I don't even know their names, but it's something beautiful like Lejean Lahart and Lejean and Chloe Lahart. I don't even know their names, but they're gorgeous. If you have that, just quit. That's it. No more pussy chasing. You don't have to chase women anymore once a pair of twins love you. Marry one, and the other one is the side chick or mistress, whatever you want to call it. Drake's still pussy hounding, beefing with Future over a chick, over a stripper chick, some trashy ass stripper bitch. Come on, man. Now, mind you, imagine asking God for twins to love you, and then He gives you the blonde twins, the conjoined twins, and then you're just like, oh, well, thanks, God. I mean, it's not exactly what I meant, but yeah, it's technically, yeah, thanks. Less stress too, right? They share one body. Listen, I'm not gonna make fun of the twins. I'm not making fun of them. I'm jealous of them actually. But just, I have so many questions. I have so many questions that are none of your business, Dean. Yeah, I know, but you're telling me you ain't curious? So many other girls have OnlyFans. You're telling me that's the one OnlyFans that should matter, and you wouldn't subscribe to that just to research purposes? Come on, bullshit, cap. I don't know. I just have so many questions. Shout out to that dude, man. Shout out to them. That whole situation is lovely. Whatever. Drake and Future beefing over a chick. Come on, man. That's ridiculous, bro. How much? How much more women do you need in life? Like, what's a number that? Listen, females. If any females listen to this, men will never tell their true number. Neither will women, to be honest. Women always lie down, and then men always lie up. But the up that we lie is, we're just kind of highballing it, but it's definitely in that ballpark, which is disgusting in most cases. But that's just the way that men are designed to breed, spread seed. I'm not telling you my number. Fucking crazy. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? But it is, I'll tell you this. I remember listening to like the Breakfast Club one day, and Charlamagne was talking about his number, and I forgot who the guest was, but the host or the guest mentioned his number, which was like in the hundreds, and Charlamagne was shocked, and I wasn't. I was like, yeah, I mean, not hundreds, like 400 or 500s. That's, to me, that's crazy. That's like porn star numbers now. But like 100, around that ballpark, right? Like, and Charlamagne was just like, what? How does that even happen? That's like 10. How does that even happen? What do you mean? The fuck? What do you mean? How does that happen? I don't know if he was lying or what, because Charlamagne is kind of a capper, right? He caps like he doesn't like boys on the side. Hey, Dean, come on. There's no need for that. You know, the thing is that everyone apparently likes boys on the side, and apparently everyone's lying about it in the industry. What the fuck, man? Just say that you like boys on the side. Look at the few people who have already admitted it. Jason Ellis, the MMA fighter, radio host, comedian, he talks about that shit. The goddamn legion of skanks make out with each other all the goddamn time. They're fine. They're all successful. People love them. What's all this secrecy and like no, we can't hire Dean because he's a straight Latino male. No, and we need, he might make fun of us or well, like I don't get the fear of me being around these circles. Do you guys just every now and then circle jerk or something? Fuck each other? Is that what's going on? Is sex parties the thing? Because if that's the case, just don't invite me to that. And if you do, I guess I'd make a cameo to be polite, but I'm not gonna partake in the activities. But just an invite. I don't mind. Oh, they're having a circle jerk party in the hills. Okay, company appreciation day. Whatever, you got to do it. Hey guys, what's up, guys? Hey, people just dared. What's up, Dean? Hey, what's up, buddy? Sorry to interrupt. Just want to say hi, guys. I'll see you guys later. All right, see you, Dean. See ya. All right, guys. Whew. Man, they're having fun in there. They're fucking having a lot of fun. Like that's it. And then I go off to the next thing, and I see you back at work the next day or whatever. What's all the secrecy about? I'm trying to expose nobody. What's there to expose? Who gives a fuck? Like what you like. I just don't like that it seems to be a prerequisite nowadays to get into certain circles. And it's a lot of circles. Like it's not. I wish it was just like a couple here and there. It's 75% of the circles. 75. I said 75. I don't know. We all have our thing. I got my thing, and I don't mind telling my thing, but I want to tell it on a bigger scale in podcasts. Which this is a great podcast, but I'm basically talking to myself and you guys, whoever's listening. Which shout out to the listener, whoever you are. Every time I drop, I get like 60 listens within the first 48 hours. That's dope. I don't know who you are, but thank you. I hope you don't think I'm too much of an asshole. I mean, you can't, right? Even if you do, even if you're listening to me like, man, fuck this guy. What is he talking about? What? Wow, you're an idiot. Wow, what are you saying? God, oh, yeah, really? Wow. Oh, wow, you really think that's funny? Oh, you're a clown. That's not even funny. Even if you listen to me like that, thank you. I appreciate you listening to me. Anyways, what the fuck was I saying about the circle jerks and the fucking party? Oh, yeah, I have my thing. It's not cancelable. Maybe it is. But I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is at all. I like what I like with females. But then I like to it could be I could just be saying that I like it rougher than most. I like to play a little rough, right? Nothing wrong with that. Right? I could say something like that. I'm not telling yet. But I will one day. Maybe on Rogan or some shit. Because I will be on Rogan one day. Because why not? Why wouldn't I be? Rogan's that dude, bro. I've been loving Rogan stuff since the Opie and Anthony days. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. When everybody used to talk shit about Rogan, you're similar to how they talk shit about me. About me not being funny or whatever, which I don't hear that a lot, honestly. But like, I'm just not everybody's taste. That alpha male stuff is just like they always try to make it seem like it's played out, it would never be played out. It would never be played out, people. The alpha male stuff will always be the dominating factor of the world, period. Because in a dog-eat-dog world, guess what? The alphas are going to dominate. Push come to shove. When there's a hard reset in this world, the alphas will dominate once again. And that's that. So I would never switch up my style. So they used to say the same thing about Rogan when his first special came out, which was great. When he had the bit about the ex girlfriends and and girls like liking guys to finish on their face, and you think you're the only one that she likes doing that with? No, dude. As soon as you break up with her, next day she's he's right about that. But that was a great bit, man. He used to wear his little hat in the back to the back with his Shea Gravata camo jacket. Anyways, man, I just wanted to get on here. I'm excited about Miami. I'm always excited about Miami. It's a little different now, and but it's still good. It's still refreshing. It still recharges the vibe. It's still not bad. It's still homey. It's still my kingdom. I go over there, and even when my world seemingly was turned upside down, it really wasn't. It was business as usual. It was just some audibles and adjustments, and right back to winning and thriving over there. Even more so than when I used to live over there. So I thank God for that. Is that too awful for you too? Thanking God? Or should I thank the universe? You pricks. Miami's still going to be my kingdom. And, I cannot wait till I shoot my special, which I already have envisioned this. I rehearsed it in my head hundreds of times, down to the intro song, to the way I come out, to the way to the way that I interact with the crowd, to my set, to the name of my special, which is, I'll say it right here, Puerto Rican Immigrant. That's going to be the first one. And if you don't get why that title is funny, then you're part of the problem. As far as, you get it. There's no problem. America's great. Americans are great. From every corner of the country, they're great. It's fine. I was in Arizona, and people didn't know who Daddy Yankee was. To me, that's like not knowing who, well, Daddy Yankee is. But I get it. In Arizona, I guess I should have said like Toby Keith or some shit, right? Which, shout out to Toby Keith. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Keith. It was great. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. America, Anyways, guys. Yeah, I'll be in Miami. If you're out there, you're listening to this, hit me up. Let me know what's popping. I'm going to try to hit a show as a fan, because that's what I do sometimes. I go to shows just as a fan, because I'll always be a comedy fan first, a comedian second, a businessman third, and asshole fourth. That's just the way it is. That's just the way that I am. That's just who I am. But yeah, I'm going to go see Pete Holmes, because if you haven't seen his special that he put out last year, I'm Not For Everyone, watch that. It's so good. And he has a bit in there, coincidentally or not coincidentally, with my name in it. He has a whole bit talking about a kid named Dean. And I watched this last week, and I'm going to Miami this week, and he's performing where? In Miami this week. So I got to see it. Sometimes you ask God for a sign, and he'll give it to you, and you'll still look up like, wow, that's cool. Wow, cool bit with the name Dean. Cool. Anyways, God, any sign will do. Any sign at all will do. And then he was like face palming in the heavens. You got to read the signs, man. If you're chasing something, a goal or something, you got to read the signs. Every sign is a gem. Every sign is a checkpoint to the next direction that you're supposed to go, because it's not just one straight line, as you know. Sometimes it's a straight line, and then it makes a right, then it finds a fork, and then you go left on the fork, and then you have to make a circle that you think feels like a U-turn, but it's not. It's actually a circle that's going up past the fork that you just made a left on, but it's a little harder because it's a climb, and then you're just going backwards, kind of, but you're not really because you're going higher, and then you're going forward. Then all that is based off of you reading signs, picking up those gems. Even this, listening now, might be your gem for the next direction, or for you to open your eyes to another sign that you might have missed that just happened recently in the past day or two, or that might happen today. And if that's the case, then I'm glad I can help. I'm not trying to unplug everybody from the Matrix. We need people in the Matrix. And you can't anyway. Trust me when I tell you cannot unplug anyone from the Matrix. They will make a U-turn and go right back to being plugged in. It's sad because it's sometimes people that you love and you want to see and be free with, and most people are not ready, man. Most people never will be ready. Most people don't want to be ready to break free and live life truly free, financially, everything, all that. They just want to be comfortable. And that's what the Matrix is, for the most part. Comfort. If you do what you're told, when you're told, how you're told to do it. Good for you if that's what you want and find contentful and fulfilling. But most of the time, to me, they don't look fulfilled all the way. And maybe that's okay with them. But it's not okay for me. And with that, Morpheus out. Guys, check out my Instagram, check out my Twitter, check out my TikTok, Dean_Gonzalez. Link in my bio for all future shows, ticket links, all there. I really appreciate you guys listening, those who are listening. And I'm doing this myself, man. Oh, yeah, I was on the podcast with Randy Valerio, who's going to be on my show. Ready, Set, Blow, which we had a great first one last year when I first got here. He put me on the show. So that one's coming out on the 17th. Ready, Set, Blow podcast. Check that one out, too, when that one comes out. He's going to be, like I said, on my Flapper show. Andrea Lugo is also going to be on my show on the 26th. Also, my boy Fonto is going to be on the show on the 26th at Flappers. It's going to be such a fun show. I need all my people that I've met along the way, all my Armenian friends, all my Mexican La Raza friends that I met along the way that are just great people. I need all of y'all there, please. I need to sell this out. And when I do, the shows are just going to get bigger, and we're just going to have more fun with it. And I'm just doing all this by myself with the help of other few people that do their stuff by themselves. And together we're making this story that will live on forever. Guaranteed, especially once we all make it, because we're not stopping, people. We're not stopping. We're destined. We're just waiting for it by doing things ourselves. It's already ours. Anyways, yeah, love you guys, man. Until next time, mad at the world. Peace.